Some West Michigan housing markets are defying the national trend, and they're seeing a boom in new home construction.
This is the news we've all been waiting for. 24-hour News 8's Ann Schieber visited one such community where builders say they are having no problem finding customers, and that's amazing.
That's right. Given the number of existing homes on the market, you wonder why anyone would go to the trouble and expense of building a new home. But new home permits in the Grand Rapids market are up 17% over last year, and builders and buyers say they are busy.
This is my daughter's room over here.
Dan Bolt is from Florida. He and his wife wanted a strong school district for their 5-year-old daughter. He remembers West Michigan from his Calvin days and focused his search on Forest Hills. But after 4 months,
we just really couldn't find anything that we liked that didn't need any kind of work inside.
So the Bolts decided to build. Their new home was ready in 6 months. Forest Hills Homes, the company that built the home, say they get a call at least once a week from people like the Bolts.
Things are picking up for us, so we're really pleased to see that.
Builders say new homes are attractive for several reasons. The price of land has dropped by as much as 40%. Labor is about 16% cheaper than a few years ago. There is concern that rising oil prices could make building material more expensive in the future. And finally, the mortgage companies.
They're opening up their lending. We have programs now with as little as 5% down.
But typically, new home buyers have to sell an existing home. That was the case with the Bolts.
There was some banks that didn't want to give money for a new home when you already have one. But then once we got it rented out, then it just all kind of fell in line.
Because lending is still tight, the Bolts were able to rent their home at a premium. Buying a home, new or used, is not for everyone. Experts say it's best for people like the Bolts with steady income and long-range plans.
My wife and I would probably like to go back to Florida once we get a little older, but definitely want to stay in this area for at least 15, 20 years.
Now, according to the Grand Rapids Association of Realtors, there are 21 homes in the Forest Hills area that are in the $300,000 to $500,000 range that are less than 5 years old.